Dateline, Detroit, Michigan. Subject, that given Sunday, the day on which any team in the NFL is supposed to be able to beat any other team in the league. Witnesses, 52,383 football fans. The participants, the Baltimore Colts, who enter this game tied for the lead in the Western Conference, and the Detroit Lions, current inhabitants of the Western Cellar. This is Chuck Thompson bringing you the NFL Game of the Week featuring the Baltimore Colts against the Detroit Lions. Last season, Baltimore had no punter. Rookie David Lee has corrected this. The tall youngster from Louisiana Tech is the leading punter in the NFL with a 48.8 average. Baltimore's place kicking is also tops. And in left-footed Lou Michaels, number 79, the Colts have the league's leading scorer. In contrast, little Garo Yepremian is Detroit's new place-kicking specialist. Last week, he set a league record by kicking 6 field goals. A Cypriot, Yepremian is one of the new breed of side-winding kickers. Lion flanker Pat Studstill is having a super season. He leads the league in pass receptions with 53 catches worth 1,069 yards. Lou Michaels kicks off for the Colts. Waiting at the Lion 9, number 45, Bob Felts. And Felts returns to the Lion 27. The first offensive play of the ball game. Rookie Carl Sweetan, Lion quarterback, fires intending for Studstill, but it's intercepted by Bobby Boyd. And Boyd is finally dropped at the Detroit 27. It's an ominous beginning for Detroit fans, and this lion-loving lady appears displeased at best. The Colts with a fine opportunity early in the first quarter. Unitas back to throw. He looks for and finds Tony Lorick off on the left flat. And Lorick rips out a gain of 6 yards. The Colts now have a 1st and 10 at the Detroit 27. Unitas setting up to throw again, headed for the sideline to Jimmy Orr. But it's intercepted by Detroit's Bobby Thompson on the 15, and he returned it 2 yards to the Lions 17. So the Lions go back to work again. From their own 12, Sweetan passing to Pat Studstill. The gain is good for 6 yards. On a 3rd and 2 at the Lion 20, Sweetan this time hits Gail Cogdill for 5 yards and a Lion 1st down. First and 10 at the Lion 25, the give to a former Baltimore Colt, Bobby Felts, who breaks through a big hole and grinds to another 1st down, a gain of 14. On this 3rd down 11 play at the Lion 38, Sweetan passes to Cogdill up the middle, and Cogdill makes a beautiful catch of the low pass for a 13-yard pickup and another 1st down. Sweetan again setting to throw, faking, pumping a la John Unitas, and now elects to run it out of there and swings his own right end for maybe 2 yards, and then is swarmed over by the Baltimore Colts. The Lion rookie quarterback Sweetan, facing a 3rd and 6 situation, fires over the middle to the big tight end Ron Kramer, who drops it while being wide open. Then Pat Studstill kicked out of bounds on the Colts 7. Unitas pitches out to Tony Larick, who gets some fine blocking upfield and races up to a 17-yard pickup and a Colt first down. Again, Unitas gives to Larick, and this time he's stacked up by the Lion defense and loses the ball. Detroit's Alex Karras recovers on the Colt 21. With a great opportunity staring him in the face, 1st and 10 at the Colt 21. Sweetan looks for and finds the big tight end Ron Kramer, and Kramer is downed at the 1. One play later, 1st and goal to go. The give to Bob Phelps. He knifes into the right side for a Detroit score. It's the Lions 7, Baltimore nothing. Wayne Walker kicks off to Baltimore's Lenny Moore. Moore takes the ball at the goal line, and watch some of these dandy moves. Breaks one tackle, spins away from another, and Moore races it out to the Baltimore 29. With a 1st and 10 at the 29, Unitas faking to Tom Matte. Throws to Raymond Berry for a gain of 7 yards, and the first quarter ends Detroit 7, Baltimore nothing. Second down and 8 for the Colts at their own 43. Unitas passing to Jimmy Orr on a down and out pattern for a first down. On a 3rd and 7, Unitas's quick release pass goes to end John Mackey. But Mackey is taken down by Bruce Maher and Wayne Walker for a loss of 2. Lion defense forces a Colt field goal effort. Michaels trying from 47 yards out. The kick is in the air, but wide to the right, and it's the Lions 7, the Colts nothing. Lion action again, and Carl Sweetan setting up to throw. Under great pressure, he can't find a receiver, and Sweetan races it out to the Detroit 23. On a 2nd down 10 at the Lion 28, Sweetan fires to Gale Cogdell. And Cogdell retains possession long enough to make it a completed pass. But on this play, the Lions are guilty of holding, and a penalty stops their drive. As Detroit punts, defensive back Jimmy Welsh confers with the Baltimore coach, Don Shula. 1st and 10 Colts at their own 26. To give to Jerry Hill, who makes maybe a couple of tough yards before Alex Karras downs him. With a 2nd and 8, Unitas back to throw once more. He's looking for Raymond Berry. A brilliant leaping interception by Wayne Rasmussen. And the Colts have given up the ball to the Lions for the 3rd time in this half. One of the big plays of the first half, a 3rd and 21 at the Lion 40. Sweetan fires over the middle. And a beautiful interception by linebacker Don Shinnick at the 50, and Shinnick returns to the Lion 46. On the first down play, the give to fullback Jerry Hill on the draw. And with some nifty blocking, Hill races forward for 14 yards. Now we get a chance to see this play all over again and point out the blocks of Jim Parker and Dick Szymanski and Alex Sandusky. They open up a gaping hole, and Hill is there for 14. With a 3rd and 7 at the Detroit 29. Unitas setting up to throw again under great pressure. And Wayne Walker is there to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So again, the Colts will try a field goal. This time Michaels trying from 45 yards away. He got it away nicely. But again, it's wide to the right, and the Lions hold on to a 7-0 lead. Lion action with a 3rd and 5 at their own 35. Sweetan fires out into the flat to Gale Cogdell. The gain is good for 8. The slow motion camera grinds as rookie Carl Sweetan, having a great afternoon at the expense of the Baltimore Colts, unloads the bomb. His target, Pat Studstill, and the league's leading pass catcher is there. A beautiful grab, and Studstill goes in for an apparent Lion touchdown, only to have it nullified on a holding penalty against Detroit. Two minutes remaining in the first half. The Lions 2nd down 27 at their own 26. Sweetan trying to get the pass away is under great pressure from Baltimore, and Odell Bracey knocks him down for a loss of 11. With a 3rd and long yardage again, Sweetan wants to put the ball in the air. And once more, the Colts are all over it. This time a 5-yard loss. This Lion fan is tired of this nonsense, as first a penalty, and now the Colt defense forces Detroit to punt. With a minute and 15 on the clock in the first half, Unitas passing for John Mackey. And the big tight end has a first down. Now with a 3rd and 12, 15 seconds remaining in the half, Unitas is trying to go for broke under great Detroit pressure. He fires to the end zone. It is intercepted in the end zone by Dick LeBeau. And at the halftime, the score shows the Detroit Lions 7, the Baltimore Colts nothing. Third quarter action. 1st and 10 for the Colts at their own 28. The handoff to Tom Matty. He finds a little daylight and races out to a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. Unitas back to throw once more. He drills his pass over the middle to Tony Larick. And Larick is hit so hard the ball is bounced into the air and picked off by linebacker Ernie Clark of the Lions. So Detroit has another fine opportunity with a 1st and 10 at the Colt 34. Sweetan fires over the middle to fullback Nowatzki. A gain of 3. With a 2nd down 7 at Baltimore's 31, this pass hits Pat Studstill. And Studstill picks up 16 yards and a Lion first down. Baltimore defense forces a field goal effort on the part of Yepremian from 21 yards away. The kick is good, and now it's the surprising Detroit Lions 10, the Colts nothing. Wayne Walker kicking off for Detroit. At the goal line, Tony Lorick. And Lorick threatens to break it open right here. And is finally knocked down at his own 37. On a first down play, Unitas again puts the ball in the air. And a beautiful leaping interception on the depart of Bobby Thompson of the Lions at the Lion 40. He's up and off. And is finally dropped at the Colt 34. However, the Lions were penalized 15 yards for clipping on the return. And that clipping penalty brings a disapproving frown to our wide-awake Lion loyalist. 2nd and 7 at the Lion 25. Sweetan back to throw. Can't pick up a receiver and races it down the right side for a first down. Second and 10 at the 37. The Lions execute the draw play to near perfection as Nowatzki goes straight ahead for still another Lion first down. With a 2nd down 10 at the Baltimore 49. Sweetan has wonderful protection. His pass is drilled for Pat Studstill, who evades the Colt tacklers, and now the race is on. Studstill goes in to score on a 49-yard touchdown, and the Lions lead Baltimore by a score of 17-0. This drive went 78 yards in 6 plays. At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score again, Lions 17, Colts nothing. 4th quarter action, and the Colts are on with a brand new quarterback, Gary Quazzo, at the helm now. And Quazzo's first pass is grabbed by Raymond Berry. With a 1st and 10 at the Colt 36. Quazzo looks for and finds his tough running tight end, John Mackey, and this is one of the game's greatest plays. As Mackey sheds one Lion tackler after another, burst into the open, and now he's gone. They'll not catch him, and the Colts hang up their first touchdown of the day on a brilliant individual performance from John Mackey. It's the Lions 17, Baltimore 7. Lou Michaels kicking off for the Colts. This is Bob Phelps at the Lion 9. And he's back to the Lion 39. On a 2nd and 10 at the 39, the give to Nowatzki. And the Colt defense stacks him up. The ball is loose, a mad scramble for it. And the Colts have recovered a Lion fumble. And a great break for Baltimore. Linebacker Steve Stonebreaker knows that this could be the break the Colts needed. 2nd and 10 at the Lion 46. Quazzo sets up the throw and hits his flanker back, Willie Richardson, for a first down at the 34. Quazzo again back to throw under great pressure from Detroit, and he is down for a loss of 14 yards. With a 3rd and 24 at the Detroit 48. Quazzo is setting up for the bomb. Throwing deep, it's intended for Willie Richardson, who's gotten behind the defender, but can't quite make the catch. A game effort from the Colts' Willie Richardson. With a 4th and 24 at that 48, Dave Lee punts for the Colts. Downfield, Johnny Robinson signals for a fair catch and fumbles. It's up for grabs, and Allen of the Colts has recovered, and another great opportunity is presented to the Baltimore Colts. So the Colts have a 1st and 10 at the Lions 16. The give to Lenny Moore behind some pretty good blocks. Moore sweeps the right end for 9 yards. 2nd down and a yard at the Lions 7. And again the give to Lenny Moore, this time to the left side behind the fine blocking of 68 Alex Sandusky. Moore is in for the touchdown. We can repeat this play for you and watch again the fine power blocking of number 68 Alex Sandusky and fullback 45 Jerry Hill. And the power running of Lenny Moore amounts to the score. And it is now Detroit 17, the Colts 14. One of the great old pros in the league, Alex Sandusky, watches nervously as Detroit drives back into Baltimore territory. 2nd and 4 at the Baltimore 41. And the give to Amos Marsh, who knifes through a good hole and races for 27 yards and a Lion 1st down at the Colt 14. And a chance to watch this play one more time. The give to number 31 Amos Marsh, and he rips through a good hole to the Colt 14. Sweetan back to throw, looking for a receiver in the end zone. A rifle bullet-like pass is off the fingertips of Pat Studstill. Simply too hot to handle. Now with a 4th down and 6 at the Colt 10, Yepremian kicks a field goal from 23 yards away to make it Detroit 20, Baltimore 14. Second down 7 at the Colt 33. The Colts fighting a determined Lion defense and the clock. The handoff to Lenny Moore, and Moore can't get away as Hilgenberg is all over him for a 14-yard loss. Third and 21 Baltimore at their own 19. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Quazzo back to throw, firing to Raymond Berry. And Berry steps out of bounds with just enough yardage for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40, and the Colts are driving. 1 minute and 52 remaining. Quazzo throws this time to Willie Richardson. Good for 12 yards and another Colt 1st down. With a 1st and 10 at the 48 and 1 minute and 46 left, the Quazzo pass hits Lenny Moore. Good for 7 more, and the Colts are moving. 2nd and 3 at the Lion 41. Quazzo back to throw, can't pick up a receiver, and is down by the Lions for a 7-yard loss. With a minute left to play, everything hinges on this 4th down and 6 effort from the Baltimore Colts. Quazzo firing to Willie Richardson. It is incomplete. And the Lions take over on downs and run out the clock, dealing the Colts a stunning defeat. Detroit 20, Baltimore 14. And so the game ends, making our story complete. It's trite but true. This was that given Sunday when the bottom team in the conference upsets the co-leader, as the Detroit Lions deal the Baltimore Colts a shocking defeat. Final score, Detroit 20, Baltimore 14.